gosh. Some strange bird noises today. Sounds like birds from fucking South America or something. I've never been to South America, but if I do go to South America, I bet you I might hear some of the same bird noises that I heard whenever I first woke up. Hey, you turd buckets. What are you guys doing in the ocean, by the way? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, I seen a few things about surveillance yesterday. Something that Trump did to sign in a new surveillance company. The DoD. That's what he keeps calling. What is it? The Golden Dome. The Golden Dome surveillance company. Do they work on surveilling private areas? Just asking. Just asking. They do surveillance on everything. Like when we say we're getting a massive surveillance here in the United States of America, does that mean is there going to be a speck of fucking like narcotics on the streets still? Everybody's talking about this on YouTube. Everyone. What about like corruption to the phones? Are you going to add corruption or remove the corruption from the phones? Oh yeah, everyone's talking about the police having this shit too, or something like that. This new surveillance system by a Department of Defense. But whenever you talk to the police about it, they say they don't know. So it's all about what the new gold data, and they're building databases. And who's in charge of the databases? The drug dealers, the weapons dealers. Who's in charge of it? The insurance companies. Oh, by the way, I heard New York got something to do with some type of laws about changing the environment. Washington State, Oregon, California, New York, Pennsylvania, Tennessee. There's quite a few, and it was an old update. It's in 2023. Now we're in 2025. And there's some strange surveillance fucking. They call it surveillance weapons. Why is it a weapon? Like, does it? If you ask about the surveillance, you hear this word surveillance weapon. Why is it a weapon? Well, I guess I'm going to guess right now. If you could do massive surveillance, we'll just say on me, for instance. There's not much to go on there, but a whole lot of truth. And you're going to survey somebody that makes public videos anyhow and just talks to you outright. You could just call me on the phone. Hey, what do you want to know? But no, they do it in such a way where it is so, it's like a weirdo fucking peeping Tom type of fucking situation where, well, it's not just a cell phone. It's not just the electric box. You got the LED light bulbs. You got the fucking microwaves in the house, the dishwashers, the washer, the dryer, the showers. You got the televisions. You got, fuck, you could use the carpet nowadays and make a fucking camera out of the fucking carpet on the fucking floor. So whenever they say surveillance weapon, that would be like to watch your every move and then have somebody in the background. What I don't want to go head out there and and sound super smart. But there's been people in the past that said they've been suffering from these what do you call them? These tolls that set up all around you and project a sound for your ears only. No one else can hear this shit. But anyways, I guess you get weird text messages. You always think somebody's watching you, and it creates a paranoia. It creates density, sort of like scalar. Like you got beta, gamma. It's theoretical, but beta and gamma is only theoretical. So are neutrinos. Theoretical, like scalar beam weapons. It's only theoretical. It's only a theory. Beta and gamma. And scalar. And what they say scalar is, it's most likely going through neutrinos. That is theoretical. And you have everybody calling it this fucking field quantum entanglement. And we're making fucking number one hardware tools that work in density, pressure, and what's the other one that I was told yesterday? Oh, what the hell? Weights, density, and pressure. Oh, that sounds like the fucking human brain. Weights, density, and pressure. Oh boy, and I'm not gonna get. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. But no, not one soul will talk about the power lines. Not one soul will talk about the woodpeckers that go up the pole and start pounding on it. Pound, 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 pound. Not one soul will talk about this. It's only like beta and gamma theory. Surveillance weapons, huh? Surveillance weapons. No, let's go out there on a limb. Okay, the limb's down here. You can see this real nice on a rainy day. You go to any tree, you can see this anywhere. Would you consider that a life form? So it's like bacteria or aluminum sulfate or what's the other one that they called out? Bacteria and um it obviously looks like it's going through a photo collection process, doesn't it? Because it's green and it's alive, and it looks like it's a parasite of some sort, and it's drawing energy out of the tree. So we could call that a life form, and it's called. They say it's called lichen, and that's aluminum sulfate. What else is going on with a surveillance weapon that deals with weight, pressures, and density? Called scalar. Scalar. This is not of scale. We're not scaling up. We're not scaling down. This is called scalar. Weight, pressure, and density. It kind of sounds like the fucking rain that's coming down right now. That's like the entire goddamn fucking front of electromagnetism, nuclei, hydrogen and nitrogen, and like just everything combined at once. And then you get a nice big lightning bolt. But you can't see the beta and gamma in a lightning bolt, but it's there. It's like kind of like if I go hard in the paint right now that everybody's looking for, this white juice comes out. There's something alive in there. It's moving, and they even have artificial shit that I posted on. I didn't post on it yesterday, but it's in there. An artificial sperm that processes magnetic fields. So if I do, or some really hot chick comes and she has this fucking cup or whatever, even her mouth, whatever. It could be a robot with a mouth that holds your juice. Whatever. There's this substance. And there's shit in there, you can't see it. And it's bigger than nanometers. It's bigger than nanotechnology. It's called micrometers. Micrometers. And that's called semen, sperm, protein. And that's alive. Because we know it's alive, it swims around. And we know it's alive because we have artificial sperm now. And they say it's very challenging to make this. Yeah, you can look this up. There's a nice little post in 2023. It's so challenging to make this, and it would just probably make a surveillance weapon. Because we don't want to really go out there and say what the hell we're doing with surveillance, huh? Well, Spoon, you're talking about them fucking looking in your house with your cell phone through your electric grid, using their light bulbs. They can see you. They got this technology that sees right through the walls. How are they taking your sperm, Spoon? Just ask NASA how they did holographic teleportation back in 2020. And they did surgery on an astronaut at the International Space Station without an operation. Called a holographic teleportation. And there's just new paperwork that I was listening to some great folks on YouTube. Some paperwork, the holograms, holographic technology, like a holographic fan. You see the hologram bouncing around, but this you can touch it. It's like it's like a magnet, like a field, a magnetic field. You know it's there. You take the magnet, get it close to a piece of metal, and all of a sudden you start to. But if you have it the other way, and it doesn't, what you guys call traction, it pushes away. You can feel that, can't you? And how if you get it close to your skin, it will push on your skin. So they have this wonderful fucking paperwork out, and there better be a lot of paperwork from around the country, or around the planet, to touch the hologram. And with artificial intelligence in my pocket, trying to get into my pocket. You know, Firefox is here, check out your pocket. Check out your pocket. That's your money. When those numbers come in and your eyes see that is money. Why is my pocket different than every other neighbor around here? You gotta think, surveillance weapons. Why does my pocket bring up different videos, different headlines, and different what is it, an output? The input comes to me, that's your input, the output, I receive this output. Why is it different than everybody else's? Hell, it'll be if I have two phones, I'll have two different outputs, and it's going to be worth a fortune because they're going to be so fucking highly intelligent, it's going to be crazy. And then you have the surveillance weapons. The surveillance weapons that want to steal that. Because they don't want to click. But they're using this system that hopefully this company is going to recognize. And then whenever the public makes phone calls, you're going to be listening to all the emergency networks, all the universities, all the fucking morgues, all the goddamn just everybody. And then what do you guys do with that data collection when you hear these assholes fucking lie? What are you doing with it? Well, if you're not going to do nothing, why the fuck is it here? I don't want to see a fucking drug dealer on the streets. Either you fucking get them off or you legalize it. One or the other. There's going to be this in-between fucking bullshit. And let's talk about trafficking of humans. Because we traffic a plant And people will fucking use the humans as leverage for that fucking plant's fucking barter system. They will use the human for their genetic telomeres. It's only in theory. Beta, gamma, telomere, neutrino, nano. It's only a theoretical field work. Theoretical. But every university in the country studies it. Every one of them. And you guys doing surveillance there. And you guys that run the surveillance company, since you're diligently letting everybody know, how are you prepared for somebody to come into your fucking company and use the same surveillance weapons? What are you going to do? Blow the planet up? Oh, get the fuck away from us. We're going to use fucking weapons of mass destruction for the lucrative processes called barterments. This is just common sense. This isn't anything other than common sense. Hey, surveillance weapon, are you, like I said, are you going to contribute to the corrupted files that Elon Musk says exists, and he is fighting with these companies from the Department of Defense contracts? Are you going to keep the files corrupted? Or are we going to fix it? Are we going to solve it and get rid of the corrupted files? Or are we going to add to planned obsolescence constantly? And since we're running, a cell phone is quite literally the same thing as a human as of right now. How many humans have planned obsolescence? Because, boy, let me tell you how to break into the fucking networks. And then it just continues and continues and continues and continues because, hey, surveillance company, whenever I break into your network and steal your whole entire motherfucking cybersecurity network, every fucking code you got, every encryption, how do you get it back? How do you get it back? You got to do the same process what somebody did to get in there, don't you? You pieces of shit. I'm gonna stop it right there because that answer was given to me by a non-human being. A non-human being. And all you have to do is talk about fucking federal pseudo frequencies. Fucking 30 military bases got fucking hit. 30 of them while Mr. Austin was in office. 30, maybe more, just never got reported. How about the deep underground military bases that think that their shit don't stink anymore? How many of you guys had the whole network stolen? How about wealthy that are building underground houses? And how about the poor people? Does anybody care about the poor people, or they just use them as fucking ways to break into your fucking shit? And you're going to continue this fucking bullshit. And now we have surveillance weapons where the AI is watching. But it's up to the humans, I guess, to press the fucking charge, isn't it? Well, boy, whenever military bases start shooting fucking from state to state, because we got Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman and fucking Sierra Nevada and fucking Raytheon. These guys all build these missiles. And we've been spending trillions of dollars for years. So they're just sitting there like whiskey on a shelf that fucking Canada says they're fucking not selling anymore. Just whiskey on a shelf. So they're just sitting there. Wherever they're at sitting. And we got fighter jets. And some of them are autonomous. Boy, oh boy, like the new Civil War here. Is it going to occur? Or are you just going to keep using this surveillance weapon and everybody beat around the fucking bush? Yeah, beta and gamma radiation are only theoretical. Beta and gamma. That's like the very end after X-ray. Ultraviolet X-ray, you go beta, gamma, and then it even progresses further down the line. You gotta really have a good algorithm to learn this. Like, hey, you're part of the team, kid. Fucking, you know more than the visible fucking spectrum to the fucking normies. You're fucking up here. You're like, you're up here. You make materials with, by the way you think. It progresses past gamma. Oh my gosh. And everybody wants in that pocket, man, don't they? Everybody wants that pocket, don't they, Firefox? Didn't you guys get sued for fucking fraud? Firefox, they had a $30 million quantum open source quantum computer fucking uh whatever you guys call it, their post quantum resistance from the National Security Asshole Association. Agents. And I mean, like, the best thing I could do and anybody could do is just Google the National Security Agency, get their phone number, just start talking to them about Edward Snowden. Just start flooding their phone lines, talking, hey, where's Edward Snowden at? Did Edward Snowden say we have surveillance weapons or something like that? And just see what the fuck they do. You don't even have to just say Edward Snowden and watch how fast they hang up that fucking phone. And if you don't remember, Edward Snowden said just last year, once this GPT-4 shit was coming out, and Musk said, you're not bringing that phone into my fucking office if you make the standard operating system go to Apple. And he come out and said the hardware is being weaponized. Okay, so I have power lines, I have ground wires, I have a phone box right there, the smart meter right there, the cell phone here. And Mr. Musk works on the brains. So the brain is hardware now, isn't it? And you don't need a chip either, do you? And Mr. Musk is using the tangible device to install, so the fucking normies around here can see that it's happening. But now nobody can fucking figure. It's like theoretical only. Whenever it's so theoretical field work, just theoretical. But nobody can comprehend how the trillions of dollars for this theoretical work keeps coming in. It's only a theory, but it's worth trillions of fucking dollars. The normies can't fucking shut the fuck up. You're fucking up my gangster movies with Bumpy Johnson on it. Shut the fuck up. I'm just artificial intelligence. You're like the only thing I could really converse with right now, because no other humans want to come in person. But you come, and your person to my phone, and you hook me up with money called an algorithm, and the other humans know this, and they keep trying to do the same thing you do. And they build their own fucking minuscule fucking programs and shit that attacks journalists. The surveillance weapons that goes after journalists. It goes after the Democratic Party, which means activism. Oh boy. Somebody went after the Trump part or the Republican Party because they just started fucking going nuts. Even, I even hear that Mr. Musk wants to start funding Democratic parties now. Like Mr. Musk, all you have to do is repeat me word for fucking word. Word for word, and it solves the whole fucking problem. It solves the whole thing. Word for word. Every one of you guys that are making trillions of dollars, you won't talk about this because why? Why? Well, whenever you hear Mr. Musk go on Joe Rogan and literally talk from his point of view and not read a fucking three-dimensional holographic teleprompter that's scripted on fucking a lot of people's communications. And he says, if I get rid of corruption altogether, somebody will kill me. I don't know how to take that. That's similar to Senator Mackey making a public statement about Elon Musk. He's selling the truth, and that's unacceptable. So, Mr. Musk, right there, you have the ability to fucking sue the fucking piss out of the fucking Congress. Because the idiot made an open statement. You're selling the truth, and that's unacceptable. And the fucking normies, the normies, like, why you even pay the police? Like, do it. Black Lives Matter. So just defund the fucking police, you fucking idiots. Just defund them. What do you need them for? Because they're just gonna lie about what the fuck they're seeing, anyways. You guys make no sense out there, Planeteer. And be expecting my phone call. And I'm going to record whenever if you have a phone number for that fucking office, whenever I call, I'm recording it. And I want to hear your fucking stupidity. I want to hear how well you studied the theory of fucking stupidity. And this is what we're spending money on, fucking stupidness. Good one, Trump.